Okay, wow. I have not sat down to film in a couple months now, which was not my intention. I honestly had a couple different videos planned out and filmed even. And then my computer shit the bed. Yeah, pretty much my computer is not working. And then between like things going on in my life personally and the holidays coming up, I hadn't really had a chance to figure out what is going on with it. I don't know. I have a feeling it's going to be one of those where they're like, your computer is beyond repair. It is time to get a new one. And I just don't have the funds for that right now. But I've been sitting here and I'm thinking like I could still vlog because I can just use my phone and I can just use iMovie on the phone. So I apologize if the quality isn't like up to par or my editing skills on here aren't up to par, but I'm gonna try my best. I have so much to talk about right now and update you guys on. I was going through it for a very long time and I felt like I couldn't really speak upon what was happening to me. And now that I'm finally kind of like coming a little bit out of it, I'm able to, I guess, have more of a self reflection. I have more to talk about, I guess. Before, I was like so afraid to talk about it online because, to be honest, I don't really know exactly who is watching these videos. There was just a lot of things spinning in my head. I can't even find the right words to explain it because it was just like spiraling constantly. And I was like, well, if I'm not happy here, then I need to be, it's my own life and what have you, whatever. So because of that, I just decided to go ghost, I guess, in the time being. And now I guess I'm ready to talk about it. So yeah, I have a lot to update you guys on. I might make this video a couple days. As you can see, I'm in a new location. So that, I guess, would be the first update, which I'll get into in this video. I have so much to say about where I want my content to be headed towards or where it's going to be headed towards, just given my life. I think for right now, given my setup, half of my stuff is in storage anyway, so I will probably just be giving you guys vlogs. And to be honest, I like watching the vlogs anyway, so that's the update. Also, oh my gosh, my nails. They look so good, but I really need to get them done. I'm getting them done finally tomorrow. It's been a whole month with these. Ooh, and with the like hair dye underneath, not cute. Getting ready to take a quick shower and then I'll get into the explanations of what's been going on with me. But first, I just wanted to share a little like body physique update. Is that the word? Body physique update. I've been hitting the gym really good and already for the new year, been eating so much protein. I've just been killing it. I feel like I do have like a little bit of cold right now, but I don't know if it's just because like my body is happy, but I am vibing. I'm like pushing through this cold, no questions asked. Shout out to Lauren Giraldo with the shirt 12-3-30. I do a lot of 12-3-30 because I feel like I always love to do cardio first in every exercise. If you guys have been watching my vlogs for a while, you probably have seen like a glimpse into my exercise workout routine. Honestly, it hasn't really changed much over the years other than the fact that I've just been adding on a lot more weight depending on my time of month and everything like that. Let's show the guns. I did arms today. I don't know, I've just been like really proud of my body physique lately, which is weird because not too long ago I was feeling the complete opposite. I feel like I'm going through some sort of weird transition right now. Like I almost like had to go through something. I just had to be like quiet, I had to be like quiet and reserved for a little bit. I don't know, something had just changed inside me where I just want to live a quiet, like soft life and just be like so focused on my goals in life and just like not bothered by anyone or anything else. Something about social media has been making me feel like I don't want to really like show up right now. I don't know. I'm in like some sort of weird transformative mindset. It could also be that I will be 30. Like February is coming up, I will be 30. Something about like maybe my frontal lobe developing or something. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like well, first of all, definitely love to just be living my soft on the grind life privately. And then also just like my body physique. I don't know. Here, let me show you guys. It's not that anything has really changed. This is a horrible angle. Horrible. I'm sorry, but I can't use my camera. I can't use it because of the computer. But I don't know. Nothing has really changed except for the fact that I'm going to be older. My woman features are like coming about. Like, what is going on? I'm wearing all black today, which probably doesn't help in terms of like physique update, but like the muscles, I've been really working hard on my arm muscles. I'm really proud of them. And then the butt, I have been working really hard on the butt. But honestly, I do feel like just my frame in general, I can only do so much. And I have been eating a lot of protein and doing a lot better in terms of my diet. But I mean, my physical frame, I feel like is only gonna go so far unless I'm like injecting myself with something, which will not happen. I just want to be healthy. Like that's just the ultimate goal. So I will take what I can get as far as my body physique. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm manic right now, to be honest. That could be something that's going on. Maybe that's why I feel so good about myself, because my life is crazy. I love my self tanner. I haven't done it in months just because like I've been so busy, and also it's winter. But I was like, you know what? Today is going to be a self-care little vlog. Skin's clean, self tanner's on, hair is blown out and oiled. We love that shit. So excuse my outfits. I have nothing left to do today pretty much. I did everything this morning. So pajamas it is. Let's get into this. Do I like this angle? Not particularly. Okay, so first and foremost, like I said, I have so much to address to you guys. I'm gonna try and keep it as non-long-winded as possible. As you guys know, I have a tendency to do that. The first thing I kind of want to address in this video is clearly I moved. I kind of was alluding to it in my other vlogs, but that was something that I didn't really feel very comfortable talking about too much, only because it was my family's like business per se. I kind of will, I guess, give a little bit of a rundown for those of you who are new here, or for those of you who are just wondering in general. Most of you have probably found me when I was living with my two roommates, Emily and Alexis, and at that time I had owned a suite for my clients. Like I'm a cosmetologist, so I do hair, and I was operating out of a little suite. It was my own business, as well as I had a second job. I've talked about that in different vlogs. If you're new here and you want to catch up, I will link like everything there is, so that way you can kind of get to know me. But that was a little bit of my history. Well, my business was it was successful. Like it wasn't like I had to stop. However, my credit card, like my debt was just getting absolutely insane, and I felt like between the rent of the suite and the rent of my living situation, I was basically paying the price of a mortgage, which honestly like cut me in the throat because I had nothing to show for it, and I knew obviously that living there was going to be temporary and working out of that suite was going to be temporary. I wouldn't say that this is a privilege in any sense of the means. However, my grandmother suddenly passed away. This is side note. it was very shocking, very traumatic. Our family is honestly still not completely over what the hell has happened to us in the last 4 years. It's been insane. Like, and once again, whole separate video. I'm just trying to give you a synopsis as quickly as I can. But my grandmother had taken out a reverse mortgage on her home. My dad was debating on whether or not he wanted to continue to keep the house afloat. And I also was in a financial position where I needed to do something. So basically, I decided to move in there. Thankfully, I did not have to pay my dad much rent at all. Most of the months I wasn't paying rent at all, but sometimes here and there. But anyways, not a privilege. I would not say that that was a privilege at all. It was more of just like an opportunity that I had really no other option to take. So I decided to move back closer to my family at my grandmother's house, which honestly was good given the fact that we were all grieving over a very traumatic couple years in general. So I just thought I would be closer, and I also thought I would start a new job closer here too, and all that would kind of work out. More on the new job later, because I did decide to quit. So I will that's it. Once again, whole separate video. So for a year, I was basically living at my grandmother's house, taking care of the house. I knew it was going to be temporary, but in the meantime, it was just a place for me to live out of while I start this other job and work and save some money and kind of basically balance out what I had caused debt-wise in the suite. Once again, the suite was not a failure at all because I honestly could still be doing it if I wanted to. I just recognized that given like the current state that I was in, it was probably better off if I went back to a commission-based salon. I don't know who's watching these fucking videos anymore, and I do feel like the last several years I've also developed some people that want to see me fail. So just want to point that out really fast. I could still be owning a suite if I wanted to. I just personally chose to walk away from it. I had to budget things differently and just kind of like be prepared for what was about to happen in 2024 for me. I just had to like, I guess, regroup and regain my thoughts. So as far as music festivals, going out, all of that kind of came to a halt. We did wind up going to Big Dub, which you guys saw. I filmed that. And Big Dub is honestly one of my favorite festivals. I do love it. And thankfully, since Mason was playing, we didn't have to fork out a lot of money. And truthfully, the way that it's going with the world, the way that it's going with my life, just the fact that I'm getting older, I just don't foresee myself going to very many events like that anymore. I'm just not prioritizing it. Maybe when things settle in my life, I'll feel more inclined to like want to go out and party. But to be honest, I'm going to be 30 next month. My body hurts. My hangovers are killing me. Truthfully, I just can't do it anymore. Those little Bender Barbie things were fun and cute, but for me, it was getting old and not sustainable considering the fact that I had to like grind, okay? Because bills were due, baby. You guys get the point. When you start like living in your own space like that, you realize like how much more responsibility that you take on. And it just started to get a little bit goofy for me to feel like I'm out spending fucking $50 on a chicken nugget at a festival when I need that to go elsewhere. Rant over. That's not the point. So anyways, my grandmother had a reverse mortgage taken out, right? So with that, there's so many weird things. I live in the state of Maryland. I don't know, maybe it's different for other states, but I think that they purposely do really confusing things. And she passed away very suddenly. Nobody really knew what to do, and then that's why I was moving in there, and yada, yada, yada. We basically were waiting for the state to let us know when it was time, and we were waiting and waiting and waiting, and we were hearing nothing. So I wasn't exactly sure how long I was going to have in this house. I started receiving notices on my door that it was going to go up for auction, and nobody could give us a straight answer on whether that meant that I needed to get out then. Like, was that the official eviction notice? We never knew. And I'll be damned if I come back home after a long ass day at work and they fucking locked me out. That was not going to happen. The Lord works in mysterious ways. I don't know how this happened to line up in the way that it did. Basically, also trying not to give like too much detail, my sister landed a job in Washington State as a server in a very well-renowned ski resort. Her term of when she works there is from November till spring. Crazy, right? Well, on the side note of that, my boyfriend and I are planning on moving in together. We're medium distance. And we are deciding finally that we want to live together after 2 years, and we want to do it the right way and everything else. With that said, his lease is up in the spring. Also the same time that my sister will be moving back home. Also the same time that I needed to get out was the same time that she was moving out. It just lined up to be insanely perfect. As of right now, all my stuff, well, not all my stuff, I shouldn't say all my stuff. A lot of the stuff that I have is in storage. Hence the reason why I don't know if I can give you guys that many fashion videos or anything like that right now, because I don't have all my stuff, especially all my festival rave stuff. All that is packed away because I am not into it right now. So packed away, done for. This is very temporary too, because obviously Mason and I are working on getting things together, and that's also why I do want to update, because one of my favorite things to watch is literally like moving in apartment things. I've done that in the past when I lived in Florida, and it just was like something that like scratched an itch in my soul, and it was brutally ripped away from me, but that's once again beside the point. I am finally in a very healthy, happy, comfortable relationship, I would say. As far as Mason and I, he's probably one of the most consistently happy things that have gone right for me in the last 2 years. So very grateful for him. I could literally cry. But yes, we decided we want to do things the right way and move in together the right way. And I've decided I want to share that part of it, because I remember back in Florida, that was something that I absolutely loved to do and wanted to do. I don't know, it's just my dream to like move in with my boyfriend and just like make a home. Like I just want to make a home, and I love to document that because it's something that makes me really happy. So yeah, which I've already gotten his permission for. Actually, he was like, you know what, you should really get back into your YouTube, and you should really, when we do move in together, like film it and talk about that stuff, because I know you love it. And I was like, I don't know, he's just so sweet. So anyways, I could literally cry, oh my gosh, but I can't because my self-tanner. Personal life has been a little bit of a shit show, but now I am living with my parents for the time being for a few months, and then I will be moving in with the love of my life. I'm so excited. And yeah, so as far as content coming up, there's going to be so many good things. I promise I won't be ghosting anymore. I just have been like going through it. Literally the last 4 years, I have been going through it. And I feel like this is the first year where things are like showing off. Like all of the things that I was going through had an equal effect on me financially, mentally, spiritually, like all of that. Obviously, when you're going through it too, you take advantage of drinking too much or partying too much and stuff, which I don't regret any of that. It was a fun outlet for the time being, but that's not me anymore. It's still me. I can't say that I wasn't me. I stand by what I said. I said what I said, bitch. I am a party girl, but it's just not. It was all due to a fact that I was just going through it. I literally was just going through it from pandemic days all the way till now. I finally feel like the fog is clearing, which I wasn't sure how I was going to feel at first moving back in with my parents at 29 years old, but it just kind of opened my eyes, and I feel like the fog is removing itself slowly, and I am really coming into myself in a lot of different ways. And yeah, I think I'm like really looking forward to it, and I will definitely be showing back up online in a very positive light finally. And sharing what I choose to. Obviously, I'm not going to share everything, but what I choose to share. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it.
Cute. Now remember, these mothers have refinanced their trailers in order to pay for this, so when you make your entrance, for God's sakes, sparkle. Cosmetics, please welcome Miss Gabrielle Marquez.
Oh my goodness, it is a freaking freezing. I am so ready for winter to be over. I'm done with it. Like, I'm already over it. And it's only the beginning of January. Like, I can't. But anyways, I'm currently getting ready to finally get my nails done. It is time. These have lasted me for literally over a month. I'm like shocked at how well they're like being held up, especially like for the fact that I am like really rough with my hands at work. But yeah, so I'm super excited to finally get these off. I feel like once they get like too long, like too clawish, they start to like agitate me. Like they're really getting on my nerves. So I'm ready for that. This has been the only outing of mine today. Literally, I've just been like rotting all day today. Had my period and I just feel like crap. And the winter mixed with my period, it does something to me that is just like, it's just, I don't want to exist. I literally just want to lay on the couch all day and watch all those real estate Netflix shows. I will show you guys my nails when they're done. It probably will be dark by the time I'm done, so I'll probably show you when I get home. And yeah, I'm like literally, I can't even like form a sentence right now. I'm like so tired. See, this is what happens with vlogs. Like, I'll be so excited to film and stuff, and then like I just kind of trail off, or my mood changes or something like that, and I'm just like, I don't even know what to say anymore. So I just finished editing this vlog and realized that I forgot to show you guys my nails. Love them. So cute. Look at this. She's so talented. I'm obsessed. But I'm not going to talk your ear off too much because this video is already like 25 minutes long. But I just wanted to wrap it up and give you guys a little bit of like an ending scene, if you will. Also, I forgot to touch up a little bit more on the fact that I left my commission salon. I think I'm going to make like a separate video discussing things about my career, because I just feel like that in and of itself has to do with so much of just like things in my life. Obviously, like anyone's career would, you know, it does impact you in a lot of ways. And I just have a lot of thoughts on the career and just like doing hair and what it's like behind the chair after almost 10 years. So if you're interested in that, then let me know by commenting down below or give this video a thumbs up. If you like my vlogs, I hope you do, because that's all you're getting from me for a while. Also give this video a thumbs up. I will link a bunch of different vlogs if you're new here that you guys can check out and watch. And if you know me in real life or you're not new here, I just thank you if you've watched all the way to the end. I really, really, really appreciate you. And stay tuned for what is in store. I personally am really excited with the direction that my content is going to be headed. You guys now know. You know what's going on with me. Yeah, I just hope you all are along for the ride. So, thank you all so much for watching and stay tuned for the next one. Bye, guys.